The following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Berman, and welcome to ESPN's NFL Football. Trust me, a lot of work has gone into and a lot of pleasure has gone into combining the best that ESPN and the NFL have to offer. So, without further delay, let's go straight to the game. The 10.
Stay tuned on the track. We got Western Chopper on fire.
Let's go.
Ooh, DJ Holiday.
That's me, baby.
Gucci. Nigga, ball hard, ball smart like it's sports.
Sports Center.
Fresh Gucci.
Yeah. Chill. Hey, Young Jew, 32 Entertainment. Okay. Hey. Couple chicken dog for the 18. Say no payment for the coach. Okay. Then I hit your block. The same color as the groupie, blue color diamond, same color as the movie. Rolling up the good shit, don't it taste fruit? Chill. Hey, Young Jew, 32 Entertainment. Okay.
Jordan, Tower,
Okay.
Tower,
Hey.
Film.
Couple chicken dog for the eating. Say no payment for the coach. I gotta have a pretty Chevy, me and Bill Buick, stepped up. Right when they down to an end of dueling, oh bad bitch, things swinging high.
Welcome to NFL Countdown. From the Bristol studios, I'm Chris Berman. This Sunday night, it's the Cowboys taking the field. I think they'll turn to their big tight ends to block all game for them. On the other side of the ball, we've got the Texans also aiming for victory. Their key, getting some production out of the passing game. My prediction, Dallas, because of this man. Something of an X factor this year, wide receiver Terry Glenn. It's a pretty underrated group of receivers here, but let me tell you, Glenn's a guy that could be as dangerous as anyone out there. He'll be getting him the ball in space and letting him do his thing. Cowboys, Texans, up next.
Thank you, Chris Berman, and welcome everyone to beautiful new Reliance Stadium here in Houston. Dan Stevens here along with my good buddy Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, looks like we've got a good one in store for us.
You got that right, my friend. You talk to either one of these coaches and you ask them what's going to be the most important factors of this ball game, to a man, they both will tell you that it's penalties and turnovers. The team that can avoid making mistakes is going to win this ball game.
And as the teams get ready below us, who do you think is the guy to watch in this one?
Well, I can't agree more with Chris on this one. Terry Glenn is one of those receivers that you love to have on your team. I mean, this guy can catch anything. I think he's going to have a big game.
And as the officials and team captains move to the center of the field, let's go down for the toss of the coin.
Billy Cundiff kicking off for the Cowboys.
It's time.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Cundiff boots the opening kickoff. Johnson gathers it up at the 15. Crosses the field. 25. Tackled at the 29.
Andre Johnson got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Texans will start this first play of the drive at their own 29-yard line. Singleton gets the sack way back at the 22.
Alshimon Singleton got through with ease and brought the quarterback down back there. Good, clean sack.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead.
Texas, 22-yard line.
Baxter picks up 11 on the play, and that brings up
Jared Baxter sticks close to his blockers here. And it pays off.
Nice gain, and that puts them in a very convertible third down situation.
Yeah, you know, Dan, my last convertible was a 72 Nova.
You know, Peter, it's no wonder you were a lineman. Third down and 5 wide receivers take the field.
Oh, let's watch this. 5 wide out versus a D that is wisely loaded up on DBs.
Johnson grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on third and long.
Green 17! Green 17! Switch right, double left. Switch blue! Switch blue!
Carr rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 47. Finally stopped at the 41. It will be first down.
Switch yellow! Switch yellow!
No good. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Fabian Black had that one come.
Timeout call.
Second down, one man back.
Second and 10. Ball at the 41.
Listen up! Blue 14! Check blue 14! 8 left! Listen up! Listen up! Green 37! Check green 37! Blue 15! Blue 15!
Pounds at the 22. That will bring up first down.
David Carr had to think on his feet back there and caught up a solid scramble on that last play. Nice improv for the game.
Davis catches it in the flat, and he's looking for room.
Number 37.
Runs out of bounds at the 21.
Second and 8. Ball at the 21.
Listen up! Listen up! Switch green 13! Switch green 13! 15 red! Listen up! Listen up! Check red 23! Check red 23!
Davis will get the carry on second down and picks up 8 yards on the play. Dom Capers.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. Houston will not be charged a timeout. First down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along. First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 5-yard line.
Listen up! Red 32 switch! Red 32 switch! Listen up! Listen up! Green 23 switch! Green 23 switch!
Coakley blasts him back at the 14.
Dexter Coakley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Second and 12. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Dan, bunch of receivers out there. Defense is expecting that, and they go to
Carr throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught for the score.
Touchdown, Texans!
Dominic Davis makes the catch, but watch here what he does after the completion. Caught and now fight for more yards. You can't coach that.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks it off. Kaysen fields it all the way back at the 9. One man to beat. No one in front of him. Touchdown!
Avian Kaysen is going to get this kick deep and point to the other side of the field with the afterburners lit. This is one of the dreams come true for a special team squad. What a play.
The touchdown was his for the taking, Peter. Good individual effort.
Yeah, and great teamwork, too.
Billy Condit to attempt the extra point. Number 5, holding.
Now the point after,
The extra
and
point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Condit kicks this one away. Johnson fields it at the 11. One man to beat, no one in front of him, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
Andre Johnson gets the football here. Sees he's got some room to make stuff happen. Ends up making 6 big points. Man, this special team squad can give most offenses a run for their money.
They take the lead on that touchdown, Peter, and they have to be happy with their performance on that drive.
Yeah, great calls and great execution.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks a short one. Swinton gets it off the bounce at the 21. Tackled at the 48.
Reggie Swinton found a way to get some yards against the defense. Add in the weak kick, and this offense definitely comes out ahead.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 48-yard line. Will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Charlie Clemens targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Hutchinson fires this one over the middle, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Tony McGee had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Glenn catches this one and is at the 40. Run hard at the 36. First down.
Harry Glenn has the football all to himself on this play. He's wide open. He'll take those. Easiest catch he's made since practice.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
First and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Hamrick gets past the line and heads upfield. Dragged down at the 30.
Tyson Walter stepped up and did some first-rate blocking on that last play. Great job.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
That's the end
and
of the
that'll
first
do
quarter.
it for quarter number 1. The Texans are out in front, 14-7. Second down with the tight end right. Glenn chews up for Don.
As we
After the call on the field is overturned. Houston will not be charged a timeout. Third down.
You can tell he's pleased with the call. Very pleased, in fact. Great shot of one of the more animated coaches in the business.
Third and 1. Ball at the 27.
eventually runs out of bounds at the 14. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Quincy Carter saw nothing happening, so he decides to scramble for it.
And he turns in a pretty successful play there.
He's never more dangerous than when he improvises like that.
First and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line.
Popped hard at the 12.
Number 17, the ball carrier, Jamie Sharper with the tackle.
Second down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Ball at the 12-yard line.
Carter throws this on a rope. And
Matt Stevens pushes him back quite a ways here. I love the chase. I love the desire on this play. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a backfield tackle.
the Texans will talk it over, and they take their second timeout.
Third down.
Catches the bullet out left, and he will be well short of the markers. Fourth down coming up. Carter throws a bullet to the flat, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Antonio Bryant seemed to be all over that one, but watch how it gets away from him. There's just no excuse for that. You're a receiver, buddy. You catch those.
The fourth down conversion just doesn't materialize for them.
And that was a short one, too. Once you make the decision to go for it, you gotta execute.
They don't, and will turn it over. The Texans offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at their own 10-yard line. Davis rips down the lob, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Ball at the Texans, 18-yard line.
Glover sacks him way back at the 12.
Leroy Glover sends this offense backpedaling with an...
Third and 9.
Well, Dan, both sides seem geared up for the pass. Let's see what happens.
Johnson catches the heater left sideline, and he's looking for room. Chase down at the 40. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Andre Johnson had a man playing him close back there, but he made a great move to get the catch.
A beautiful pickup, Peter. Davis gets the call on first down and heads wide left. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Dat Win with the tackle.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Ball to Texans, 43-yard line.
Now, switch yellow! Switch yellow! Listen up! Blue 14! Check blue 14! Right!
He's going to throw it. Johnson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Number 80 was the intended receiver.
Andre Johnson was Mr. Outside there. He positioned himself on the outside, but the pass was even more outside than he was.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Carr rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete.
Number 80 was the intended receiver. Dexter Coakley was
Stanley gets ready to punt this away. Stanley gets the snap and punts it away. Swinton fields the punt at the 16. Brought down at the 33.
yards on the play.
Reggie Swinton has a nice return coming up here off this punt. Watch. It's impressive the way he can make the right choices to keep the run back going. You can't coach that.
The Cowboys offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at their 33-yard line. Carter really rifles this pass, and it's complete at the 45. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Darrell Campbell had two defenders almost fighting over who'd get to nail him. Instead, they're fighting over who has to tell the coach they blew their assignment.
A nice run after making the grab, and that's a big plus coming from your tight end.
Especially for him. He's not known for making those big gallops like that.
First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 34-yard line.
Hambrick will get the carry on first down. Cowboys take their first timeout.
Second and 3. Ball at the 27.
Carter zips it to the left sideline, and the reception is made past the markers for a first down. First down, one man back.
Green 27! Green 27!
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Antonio Bryant had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly. Carter fires this one over the Cowboys. Will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down, and the field goal unit is on the field. Cundiff kicks it from 32 yards, and it's up through the goalpost. Good.
That's the end of the
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Texans are out in front, 14-10. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime update. Let's quickly highlight the key drives so far. The Cowboys' highlight has to be their amazing kickoff return that did go all the way for the touchdown. Avion Kason capped it all off with some celebration that only happens on plays like that. The Texans were not to be outdone, however. They showed us what their offense can do by forwarding the ball 73 yards on 10 plays. Number 37 finished off the drive with style by making the catch, then putting on the Jets for the TD. And now for my hot-at-the-half player. Andre Johnson caught the ball when his team needed him to. If he could just continue this performance, he'll have a great shot at going home a winner. Well, that does it from now from the Bristol studios. Let's go back down to the field with Dan and Peter.
Thanks, Chris, and welcome back to Reliance Stadium. The Cowboys will receive to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 14-10. Let's get down to the field and the action.
Chris Brown kicking off for the Texans.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Brown kicks it off to begin the second half. Hunter gets it off the bounce at the 22. Crosses the field, round to a halt at the 25.
Pete Hunter got just a little past no place with that run back. He's lucky the kick was no prize because they get pretty decent field position out of that.
The Cowboys offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 25-yard line. Hamrick will take this one off the toss and maybe picks up one on the play.
Jamie Sharper with the tackle.
Troy Hamrick traveled in his blocker's wake back there, but the defense really didn't give up much.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Carter zings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 24. Stop at the 35.
Eric Brown brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Anderson barges off right guard and converts the third down.
Richie Anderson had a lot of help from his blockers on that last play. You know, that is so key for a running game.
A big gain on third, and they will easily move the chains.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Eventually runs out at the 46. First down.
Quincy Carter saw his plans fall apart back there, so he decided to ad-lib a little and run it. Nice scramble.
First down with a split backfield.
First and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line.
Galloway makes the catch out to the left, and it's good for a gain of 10 on the play.
Quincy Carter threaded the ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Ball at the 36-yard line.
Carter throws a bullet to the flat, and the ball's loose. One man to beat, no one in front of him, and touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
Bill Parcells is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Dallas is challenging whether it was a backward pass.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Dan, we've got to look at the pass itself and see whether the ball is moving forward or backwards. That will tell us what happens to the call. Oh, if you ask me.
After review, the play has been ruled a forward pass and therefore incomplete. Dallas will not be charged a timeout. Third down.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
Third and inches. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Hamrick picks up about 2, and they will move the chains.
Troy Hamrick had a lot of help from his blockers on that last play. You know, that is so key for a running game.
A nice play, and with only a short distance to the first, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, 3rd and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. That's good execution.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Finally gets out of bounds at the 20. It will be first down.
Quincy Carter is forced to improvise and is able to scramble for a gain. Hey, it's all about reading the...
First and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Hamrick carries this one off to the right and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Second and 9. Ball at the 19.
Deloach gets the sack.
With the sack.
Jerry Deloach called down the quarterback for the loss of a little yardage and a lot of momentum there.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this 3rd down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long. Catches it over the middle, and he will be short of the markers. That will bring up 4th down.
Jack! Goal 33! Goal 33! Come on! Right side, right there, left! Switch! Red 13!
Carter throws a heater, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Intended receiver. Number 43.
Kenny Wright took care of his part of the field in this zone. Watch him here. As he closes on the receiver, enough to cause an incomplete pass. Great defense.
A field goal would have put them within striking distance of taking the lead.
But they were gunning for the touchdown and the lead right now. Instead, they fall short on 4th down and get nothing.
Nada.
Bupkis.
Forget about it. 0. The Texans offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at their own 14-yard line. Baxter gets the toss and ends up losing about 3.
Dexter Coakley was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
2nd and 13.
Second down from the
Ball
shotgun.
Texans, 11-yard line.
Listen up! Blue 15, switch! Back down, jumbo! Switch blue! 15, red! Listen up! Switch green 13!
Carr rifles this one hard over the middle, and this one is incomplete.
Dominic Davis had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
He couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
No, he's more of a runner than a target out of the backfield.
3rd and 13. Ball to Texans, 11-yard line.
Johnson goes in motion. This one will fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Stanley lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Stanley takes the snap and punts it away. Swinton catches it at the 45. Breaks the tackle. Gets out at the 34.
Reggie Swinton catches this surprisingly weak.
And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Texans are out in front, 14-10. Cowboys were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at the 34-yard line. Hambrick barrels off his left guard and will gain close to 6.
Charlie Clemens with the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the 28-yard line.
Carter passes this one after the play action, and it's off, incomplete.
Darrell Campbell dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that.
That would have been a tough catch.
The 26. Sharper with the tackle. 4th down coming up.
Jamie Sharper made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
Carter fires this one over the middle, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the...
Kylie Wong is shadowing the slant route they were trying to set up, and as you see, he makes the play to force the incompletion.
A field goal would have put them within striking distance of taking the lead.
But they were gunning for the touchdown and the lead right now. Instead, they fall short on 4th down and get nothing.
Nada.
Bupkis.
Forget about it. 0. The Texans stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 26-yard line. Johnson snags the missile, and that's good for 6.
Mario Edwards with the tackle.
Let's break down the quarterback here. Second-year man out of Fresno State, and a nose for coming away with a big play when the chips are down. He's got this job for a reason. He's got the skills to pay the bills.
Second and 4. Ball at the Texans, 32-yard line.
Listen up! Listen up! Green 23 switch! Green 23 switch!
First down at the 39. That will bring up first down.
David Carr sees playing.
First down from the I. Miller goes in motion. Stopped at the 48.
David Carr decided at the last moment to scramble back there, and it worked out.
Second and 1. Ball at the Texans, 48-yard line.
Davis chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up first down. The Cowboys take their first time out.
First and 10. Ball at the 49.
Gaffney goes in motion. Davis gets the call again and chews up. Cowboys will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down. 6 yards to go.
Go get
Ball at the 45.
Listen up! Blue 15, switch!
Davis loses 2, and the Cowboys take a timeout. That's their final one.
Donald Mitchell targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 8. Ball at the 47.
Don't give up the pass. Rewind, inside block. Take motion, man. Listen up. Check red 23. Listen up. Green 37. Check green 37.
Gaffney bobbles and drops it incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Gaffney was the intended receiver.
Jabbar Gaffney looked like he had a solid catch there, and yet somehow he found a way to drop it.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Swinton catches it back at the 8. Tackled at the 24.
On the play.
Reggie Swinton ran it back for a solid gain. That was a good punt, but he really made up for it.
The Cowboys offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Red 23. Hey, switch red 23. Rewind, inside block.
Hill takes him down way back at the 16.
Charles Hill is not going to let them get back to the line here. Look how he just rolls into the backfield and just lays out the ball carrier. He's quick and he knows how to hurt a guy.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Carter passes this one, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Brown couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
On 2nd down, they try for the 1st, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up 3rd down.
Nice pressure that time.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. The rope right side, and he's short of the 1st. The clock continues to wind down. That will bring up 4th down.
It's your last chance. I'm going to steal it from you. Okay. Eagle 23, Eagle.
Hambrick will get stopped at the line, and they will be short and turn.
Kenny Wright just explodes towards the ball carrier. Watch how fast he moves, and then there's the hit that takes him down. Short of the markers, so they'll turn the ball over on downs.
They had the right idea there, going for it, trying to put the ball in the end zone, but they couldn't convert.
It was the right time to roll the dice, Dan, but this time the house wins and they turn it over.
Carr takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
A loss of yards here, but they aren't too concerned about that. They just want to keep that clock moving.
Second and 11. Ball at the 35.
Well, they'll wait until the last second to snap this one and take as much time as possible off the clock here.
Carr takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
Well, that loss will bring up 3rd down, but they can't be too worried about it. They're still eating up the clock.
Third and 13. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Carr takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
Well, there's a loss that'll bring up 4th down, Dan. And while it's a big play, the clock still ticks on. Another 40 seconds will roll off the clock here.
And that will do it for tonight's game. The Texans come out on top 14-10. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.